Guess what? We're live.
Hey, it's Jess the Ska and the Knights of the Round Table.
Me, give points.
Beer guy.
I'm losing my voice. Hey, so guess what? We have lots of cool things to discuss and lots of cool stuff coming up. So, to start, tonight we were given a sneak peek, brand new slaughter party on Thursday night. Slaughter party, parts of the first rule, and I believe size 5s will be joining us. They're going to be making us tacos.
Tacos!
Woohoo! Al pastor. And they're going to provide their new album. So we're going to be shooting the shit, eating tacos, and talking about their new album, as well as their 60th Street Massacre CD release party, which is Friday the 13th. Also, before we play some music, let's go into other updates. Thank you, Eric, from Take the Reins, for sending us a bunch of merch. No, we haven't eaten the vegan cookie.
No,
That tastes like Play-Doh?
Yeah, he said tastes like Play-Doh.
I like how he asked that. Hey, so did you eat that
no,
yet?
we'll get around to it.
I was going to give it to Chelsea.
Oh, I'm curious now. I want to know what it tastes like.
Hey, also,
Give it to the kids.
Betcher,
What's up?
hello, Phantom of the Ska Kid, what up? I think it was John who joined before. Hi, thank you guys for
was
watching.
Justin.
Hi Justin, thank you. So, also cool things to pay attention to. So, I'm Jess the Ska Kid, but we have crew members who help contribute to the show. Beer Guy and Pointedly Artistic, give points. So, if you are paying attention and you've recently received notifications to like these pages or Phantom of the Ska Kid, like these pages because this is creating a web for you all. Also, if you have been on the show previously, you are a band or you are an avid watcher, so a super fan, or you've received merch from us, go to the Jess the Ska Kid page.
Or even a breathing person for that.
Yeah, you get to select either a review or a recommend. Please go review us and recommend us. Let us know how we're doing. Again, as we've discussed last week in a plethora of videos, this is consumer-based, and we want to make sure that we, the people, are bringing you, the people, the things that you want to see, watch, and pay attention to. Also, April 21st is a show
Pretty soon.
at Hattricks. We've got Worm, who's industrial, No Dead Heroes, who are like rock alternative punk. They're from Chicago. Those two are coming to Hattricks with the Indeed and Old Wolves. Tickets are available currently for $5.
How much?
$5.
5?
Just $5.
$5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5. Pay attention. Most of you have been invited to the show already. And, we encourage you to buy your tickets early because it's $8 otherwise.
And bring your best dead superhero and or zombie.
Yes. So, that being said, go to the page, like, share it, pay attention, review, recommend. All of these things help make social media a better place. A lot of people bitch about social media and how to use it. But if you use it appropriately, you can actually become kind of known. And again, this is creating that grassroots organic connection that we want to have so that we can provide you with the opportunity to network with other human beings, other bands, and continue on with your mission, which everybody who's in a band kind of wants to be known. Otherwise, okay, great, you're doing it for fun, but you still want your music out there. So come to us. Yes?
Once again, how much was that for? How much was your promotion?
$0.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
So it's like those stupid MasterCard and Visa commercials. It absolutely costs you nothing. The only thing that we ask is if you want to be on this show, that you please like, your bandmates like, you invite people, and you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So to touch base, because we talked about this a few weeks ago, but we've kind of been off it the last few weeks. We're we're up to 117 YouTube subscribers. So we're reaching our goal of 200. By the end of May, if we reach our YouTube subscriber goal of 200, we, the Knights of the Round Table, will provide you an original song. Yay! And who doesn't like ridiculousness?
It's not going to be ridiculous.
We have...
It's going to be magnificent.
We have available spots. A few in May. June is open. I think one Thursday is available in July. So get on it. We do phone interviews. So if you're not located within this area, if you're not in Kenosha and you can't travel to here to do a physical live performance,
Or you're on tour.
we will allow you to do a phone interview as long as you submit music to us so that we have content to play afterwards. Another keynote. Get this? Keyed up Kenosha. I like how that segued. On accident. Hey, but I know what I'm talking about.
I wish I would have thought of that.
So, Keyed Up Kenosha is this year's promotion by Downtown Kenosha Racine to promote local bands. So, every year, Downtown Kenosha has a committee that lets artists create art on a certain platform. In 2014, it was bathtubs. Then it was puppy dogs. And then it was kitty cats. I believe it was pigs last year. This year, it's pianos. If you are in a band and you would like your pictures, handwritten lyrics, set lists, other things painted by an artist on a piano so that it goes in front of a shop in downtown Kenosha or Racine, please get in contact with us and I will put you in contact with the committee who is responsible for doing so. All you have to do is email them by April 25th. We, Jess the Ska Kid, and the crew, the Knights of the Round Table, will have a piano in front of one of the local businesses in either Kenosha or Racine. So, if you're interested in doing so, again, it's free marketing. Why would you not want to participate and utilize all of your free fucking resources? Okay?
And once again, you can find that link and that info on Jess the Ska Kid page.
Yay.
On
Go on.
Kif's page.
On that page.
Oh. As well as pointedly artistic.
So, here's a cool thing.
And beer guy.
I have found that if you are a page, so all of you out there that are bands, artists, marketing folk, if you're on the desktop version of the Facebook...
Not on a phone, on an actual computer, by the way. We just found this out.
Hi, Justin. Cheers.
Hope you're almost disease-free.
That's what penicillin is for.
Oh, I'm allergic to that.
So, that's gross. So if you go to the desktop version of the Facebook app and you are a page, and you go to another page, for instance, the Big New Ska, if you go to the Jess the Ska Kid page, underneath the cover photo are 3 little dots. You can click on this, and it will say, like as a page. You click that, and it'll pop up the pages that you manage, and you can select the page in which you'd like to like the page. Not only does this create more likes, which creates more metadata, but it creates the network and the web of what we're looking for. So, if I go to the Big New Ska, and I click the little dots, and I click like as Jess the Ska Kid, it will then recommend your band, and it'll pop up on the side of other pages as like, this is recommended. So again, it's really important, and it's very simple to do, and this helps continue to create that web and that connection that we all like, love, and want, so that we can continue to promote you, because it's not about the greater glory of us. Regardless if we have a band or not, fuck y'all, we're still gonna play music, because we have a plethora of it. The world is full of music. We can always come up with content, but we want to make sure that you, the underground, are connected with other musicians so that we can take back this music industry that has been corrupted by capitalism. Yay! I've been on a roll with these goddamn soapboxes lately, hey?
There is nothing wrong with it. I enjoy it thoroughly.
So, we're going to play new music now from, also happy Sibling
Kids
Day.
won't be around for about a week or so.
Yay, they're way diseased.
Well...
Been there, dude.
So, it's Sibling Day, happily,
Happy Sibling Day.
Happy Sibling Day. Hello to, who is
Yes.
that? Is that Jeremiah?
Josh Ballard.
Oh, hi Josh. What does Josh say?
What is it?
It's really hard
Sounded like you said recommended that be a cool band name.
Recommend.
Recommended?
Rec.
We're using all the syllables
W-R-E-C-K? Recommended.
Fastest of the wrong syllable,
Thanks.
bro.
So, Slaughter Party will be on Thursday, so we're going to play their new music. The song is titled Wisconsin from the upcoming album Psychos in Love, and we're going to play that album when they come on Thursday and eat our tacos. It's about the Buffalo Bill character from Silence of the Lambs.
Really?
And Ed Gein, the real serial killer he was based off of, who is or was a Wisconsin resident. Pretty much about making cool furniture and furniture items from human skin, because these new digs are all the rage. This is called Wisconsin. This is Slaughter Party, and you can
That
hear
was a
their
great description.
right, their full album on Thursday.
We talked about this
We did.
on one of our round. That made legit full circle.
Hi, Jeremiah from Michigan. water party with Wisconsin,
I dig that.
and you will be able to catch more of their album here first before their CD release party, April 13th at KOTRT with The First Rule, and they're going to come make us tacos.
Oh
and
my
super
god,
happy
I'm
about
so
it.
excited about oh.
I'm excited because I don't have to cook shit.
What are people saying? What are people saying?
Things and stuff.
Does anybody get Whiskey Rebels listening to this? That's a compliment, by the way.
Whiskey Rebels?
I've heard.
I've heard of them. We have not had them here.
Apparently, I'm going
Suggest
blind.
our page to them.
I can't. Well, it's so far away.
No, we're old.
Also, thank you for all the people who continue to tune in, watch, pay attention, comment, and participate in the show because it really is about you, and it's really fun being able to connect with all of you all over the place. Yay!
Damn it.
What was I gonna say? It was important. Oh, pages.
Pages.
So now Kip has a pointedly artistic page, and Mike has a beer guy page. And the nice thing is we can offer you different merch. So yes, we sell merch, and you can find it on the Jess the Ska Kid shop section of the Facebook page, or you can go to our website, jesstheskakid.com, and you can find this. But Mike is here for all of your beer needs, so you can ask questions about beer, have him review things, a midnight beer hour. He's going to provide you those things on
Also,
his page.
things music as well. I am a connoisseur, but
Yes.
more's beer.
So then
Cause
Kif is our artist, okay? Kif can make you art. So if you want a band logo, you want a flyer, you want things like that, shout out to Ralph from Michigan. He recently commissioned an original piece for his band Stack Deck. You can check them out on Facebook. And the artwork was done by yours truly. They will also be doing buttons from us. Yay.
We're gonna do the custom T-shirts too for them with that same artwork.
Not at this
Not
moment.
yet.
They're,
Oh, okay. Either way, that's offered.
yes.
So, yay! So that's the thing. Hey, do you have events there, beer guy? Or wait, today?
On this
today
day.
in history? On this day?
On this day in music, yes.
Happy Siblings Day!
Don't message me right now, Betcher.
He's watching. Hey guys, can I come over?
Yeah, I guess it's Siblings Day.
Happy Siblings Day. I have 5 siblings. Happy Siblings Day to Don, Amy, Rhiannon, Zoe, and Jamie. A shout out to all of you. We're all connected by blood. Ugh, God damn it. Just kidding. Love you all. Ha!
I have some too.
I have some too.
Yeah, I have one.
Shout out to Marie.
Yeah, you guys
Hey.
are all over each other.
She loves me. Who doesn't love the Ska Kid?
I'm sorry, my phone.
Who doesn't love the Jess? That was a thing. That used to be like my slogan. Everybody loves the Jess. And then I used to walk around going, 'cause I'm God, motherfucker. So that's a thing too.
It's still a thing, really. I mean, you still say that.
Vote for Jess. Anyways.
Yes, here we are. Sorry.
Here.
April 10th.
April 10th.
In 1989, the 24th Academy of Country Music Awards, Hank Williams Jr., George Strait, and KT Oslin?
Reading is hard and stuff.
Oslin.
KT
Yes.
Oslin wins their Academy Awards for country music. Let's see here. The birthdays on today.
Siblings there.
What were the other birthdays today? We had a Bunny Livingston from the Wailers. This page is not the one I was going for. This is kind of an epic fail here. Give me a second. Technical difficulties.
You wrote a list. Go to the Siblings Day stuff.
The
You had a
siblings-
list. He had a list.
I have a special
write
list for
lists.
music
Lists
to
help
play.
me.
I really was not.
Jeremiah has
for
6
that.
siblings? Ooh.
Ouch. My mother had 11,
What?
actually.
Napoleon says no Jess the Ska Kid gear on.
I have mine.
Sometimes it's not about branding. I've earned my ribbon. God damn it.
Ooh.
You're allowed to let me be insecure sometimes and not wear stuff. I'm allowed to freak out sometimes. I'm a girl.
Okay, back to on this day. As you can actually find on my Beer Guy page.
Beer guy. Pointedly
In
artistic.
1965, on this day, Freddie and the Dreamers at number 1 on the U.S. charts with "I'm Telling You Now." 1968, Cliff Richards at number 1 on the UK charts with "Congratulations."
There are angry faces popping up.
In 1976, the TV soundtrack album Rock Follies at number 1 on the UK charts. 1976, Peter Frampton at number 1 on the US album charts with "Frampton Comes Alive," which to me is a phenomenal album. Judge me any way you want, I don't care.
That was the only album that he ever did that was significant.
Peter Frampton is not a bad guy. Anyways, moving on. Carrying on. In 1982, Iron Maiden at number 1 on the UK album charts with the number of the Beast. In 1999, TLC at number 1 on the US singles charts with "No Scrubs," which you can also hear on 104.3. I hate advertising for them, but that station is legit. Almost too legit.
To quit?
Cut.
In gig news, 1965, Dusty Springfield, Hines, the Zombies, and Bobby Villa appeared at the Sophia Gardens in Cardiff, Wales. Bobby Villa's amazing, by the way. 1978.
Not to cut you off, but speaking of the Zombies, they're still playing and
They
touring.
are. Which,
And a new album, but go on.
there's a new album? Shit. Oh, you really got me off the cliff. No. Talk amongst yourselves.
I don't have
1978 television, supported by the Only Ones, played Newcastle City Hall. In 1985, Madonna played at the Paramount Theater in Seattle, Washington. 1999, a charity tribute concert for the late Linda McCartney was held at the Royal Albert Hall. You cannot get away from goddamn Beatles. Can you?
They made a lot of history.
In music news,
funny,
1970, Paul
yeah.
McCartney issues a press statement announcing that the Beatles had split today in 1970. Oh, no tear was shed by Kiff.
Oh, buddy.
That is on today's
I
day in
wasn't
music.
alive.
Sorry, my phone sucks. If you're ever going to buy a phone, by the way, do not get the Galaxy J7. It is the worst and slowest phone I've ever had in my
Now
entire
we're getting
life.
kicked out.
Censored.
Sorry.
So tell us about your sibling day list.
I have a sibling day list, and these are bands that are formed with siblings that some of you may or may not know. I wanted to play them first and surprise you, but we might not get to that. So we have Good Charlotte, 90s band. Hanson. Hanson, we all know. Nowadays, they're not so bad. Check them out on YouTube. Judge me all you want. Allman Brothers Band, obviously.
Just say that.
The Wood Brothers, which are cool. Jackson 5, obviously. 98 Degrees. 90s. Oasis, we were just talking about them. The Bangles, which the reason I bring them up is me and a buddy at work too, so we're trying to figure out a sister duo that have a band. There are not many. You could name a plethora of brother and sister or brother and brother, but there are not many two sisters that have a band or a group or anything like that together. And it was very difficult without using Google or any of that shit.
I'm just looking.
It was very difficult to come up with, but we did
Plum
finally
Tree.
gather on the Bangles. Was the only one I could figure out. And then Radiohead was the other one that I did not know. That was very
Jets?
surprising to me. And that was the
Sister
lead
Sledge?
guitar player in Keys. I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Sister Sledge is?
No.
You know who that is, right? Okay.
The Kinks.
Yes.
Plum Tree is a Canadian Indian rock power pop band. with
Yeah,
sisters
you don't know
Carla
them?
and Lynette. I'm just saying, there is so many. Also, Kiff was in sibling bands. Not that he wants to talk about it, but he was.
Oh, shit. I didn't-
In several mid-late 90s, Johnny Panic and the Maniacs, and then like 10 or so years later, the Pulsators. There it is.
So what does the Phantom say?
Did June Carter play with her sisters? Question mark.
Let's see.
Oh, you know what? That may have been a thing, actually.
Because they played as a family. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been what? 50s? Maybe early 60s? 50.
Mother Maybelle and the Carter Sisters' Foggy Mountaintop.
Yeah,
So,
what-
yes.
Does it say
The
what?
Carter Sisters. Maybelle's contribution to the group was singing harmony to Sarah's lead vocals as well as playing guitar. So,
Oh, kind of like that Georgia Ray band that we tried to... that never got back to us.
it's okay. So, do you have a preference as to which sibling group we play?
Oh, I've got another sibling group.
Yeah.
The Scorpions. Like...
I whistle fucking amazingly.
They've been around since like 1969.
Oh,
Crazy.
before we play music, also, there was one more thing I wanted to touch on since we missed it on, I believe, Saturday.
I'll call him Toothpick. Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Wow.
Who's that, Justin? Says what?
Nelson. Oh.
I love you guys. I love you guys virtually.
Wow.
But for real, let's meet IRL. IRL. In real life. In real life. By the way, I'm really kind of horrible with all these abbreviations. Kids don't want to write out fucking words anymore these days. So I have to, like, tell people, write me fucking words. You know why? Because not everything is an abbreviation, AF.
So, anyways, we missed out on National
We did.
Beer
We
Day.
missed out on National Beer Day for
It was
Saturday.
not our day, though. I mean, we didn't have a show anyways. Don't mind me.
It wouldn't have mattered because it was Lily's birthday, and she's like, "Did you give me a shout out on the show?" Yes, we did.
Yes.
But everybody was sick. Everybody was sick. So, what does Justin say?
Also, Hanson is coming back. We already covered that.
You were like minutes behind.
I am Weasel. You remember that?
IR Babu.
Yes, IR
I
Babu.
am Weasel.
So, anyways, there's a few beer facts for you, which this first one, I need to say it even though I posted it on my beer guy page. So, less known beer facts. In Amsterdam, they pay their alcoholics in beer for cleaning city streets. The local alcoholics get 10 euros, half a packet of rolling tobacco, and 5 beers as payment by the government organized funded organization.
You know
Blah.
what? I have to say, all of us can contribute. If we applied the same methods of tribal ideology that other countries do, we might see less violence and an increase in productivity. Because who gives a fuck if you abuse substances as long as you can contribute in some way? These guys drink, and you know what? They ain't gonna change their drinking. But they did say, hey, if you contribute to cleaning up and beautifying Amsterdam, we'll fucking pay you.
Pointing at us.
Oh.
That's what I thought. I was nodding over here like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm
not stopping anytime soon. So you're 100%
I
right.
don't know. Whatever. I mean, I've cleaned shit up drunk, so it's fun.
So, again, back to our beer notes. This is very impressive. Stephen P. of New Cumberland, Pennsylvania, downed 1 liter of beer, or 33 ounces, in 1.3 seconds, and became, in 1977, as a world beer chugging champion, according to the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
Think about that. 33 ounces in 1.3 seconds.
That's almost a 40.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
porn stars that couldn't get it down that fast. Sorry. No, I'm not.
Love this show. Move on, beer guy.
Less known beer fact number 23.
Oh,
Beer is
man.
one of the world's oldest prepared beverages, possibly dating back to the early Neolithic or 9,500 BC.
Ooh, pick me. Do you know why that is a thing?
I kind of do, but go on.
Because it was easier to ferment and preserve beverages in such a manner as opposed to having to try to attempt to store them.
At certain times, it was known to be cleaner than most drinking water, so it was given out
As a way to survive. So what does Phantom say?
Just opened up his throat.
Oh damn! Is that who's that?
And then Justin says, let's do some test drinking challenges.
No, you're not allowed to because you get rapey towards him. You want to see his chest, and then you're all like, "Ooh, I love you," and then you fall asleep on the couch. No.
Hey, John.
On that note.
Who?
John.
John is in like tutu?
No.
Oh.
Here's a sad fact about
It
beer.
looks like Griffin from here.
In 1814, almost 400,000 gallons of beer flooded several streets in London after a huge vat erupted in the parish of St. Giles. How
Wow.
big was the fucking vat? Well, obviously,
They were fucking
4,000
serious. What
400,000
does Justin
gallons.
say?
Can't hang, eh?
Bitch, I drove your ass home, but we ain't gonna have this fight over Facebook.
No.
I've also...
Uh,
I already won, he says.
Oh, wow.
He sleeps with me every night. Just saying. And there was a very odd silence that followed that.
Moving along, the ancient Egyptians built the pyramids under the influence. According to Patrick McGovern, an archaeologist from the University of Pennsylvania, workers at Giza received about 4 liters of beer a day.
Patrick McGovern believes that aliens fucking helped the Egyptians. He has studied archaeology to the extent
You just
that...
ruined my whole fucking note because nobody can believe him now.
No, like he's accredited. He has shit in...
Like that happened for real?
Yeah, no, like he has...
Yeah, you weren't like being like
No, Patrick McGovern is a very well-known archaeologist, and if you look him up, he has stuff in the Smithsonian. He has things in the Field Museum in Chicago, in the Rockford, Museum of Archaeology. He is so well known. He's been and premiered on things like the Travel Channel, the History Channel, on Discovery. Like if ever, like when my kids got into dinosaurs, they would watch documentaries, and he was the lead like person to talk about our place in time. Just so you know.
I don't believe the alien thing, but... Okay.
Hi,
I
Justin.
don't know. I enjoy Carl Sagan's voice. I do.
Who's BBC? David.
David Attenborough.
I
I
enjoy his
enjoy
voice.
him too.
Here's a fucked up fact. I'm surprised this isn't Kenosha and or this house, really. The most beer-drinking country in the world is the Czech Republic, with an incredible per capita beer consumption of almost 40 gallons a year.
Yes.
The Czech are way out in front in the beer drinking world league table. Which
Yeah, they got some decent beer.
The world's most expensive beer is Belgian's Ville Bonsoirs. One bottle costs around 1,000 American... Holy fuck! 1,000 American dollars.
No, I'll stick to my PBR.
No, I'm good.
I'll take a pallet of Pabst.
Fact number 12, yeah. Old Vikings believe that in their heaven called Valhalla...
Valhalla!
I forget what movie that's from.
A lot of them that have to do with Norse mythology, but it's okay, Thor. Let's move on.
There is a giant goat whose udders provide ultimate supplies of beer.
Again, because it was easier and safer to drink beer and preserve it and keep it on hand than it was to have to worry about drinking water that could give you dysentery and other things that would kill you.
Pickle yourself.
Yay.
Oh, your pickle audience.
No, your pickle audience!
And who's pickled?
Ancient Babylonians were so serious about brewing beer that if anyone brewed a bad batch, they would drown him in it as their punishment.
What does John say?
John says some Englishmen found a barrel of honey in the pyramids, and since it never gets old, they ate it for days. That's true. You're still... Later to discover a mummified body in the bottom of the container, the honey was meant for preservation. Fun fact.
Fun fact! We like the more you know. So, again, make sure to catch us Thursday night. We're going to have Slaughter Party, The First Rule, and I believe Juan from Size 5's joining us. Slaughter Party will be making us tacos and discussing their new album as they have a CD release party on Friday the 13th. Make sure to go to the Jess the Ska Kid page, share, like, etc. Recommend and review. And if you want any merch or beer facts, etc., you can find the various other pages that we also have. So, without further ado.
Or a local band, band anywhere, business, you want a logo, you want some art done.
You want the word
You want
Come on and listen again.